Tommy, let's get into the Knicks. We know that you are a Knicks fan. You obviously cover the NBA for Forbes as well. Solid season. Most importantly, a great foundation on which to build and move in the right direction. What do you think is the next most important step for this team?
Yeah, I think the most important step and the next step is finding a point guard for this team. And I've been on record that they need to go all in, push their chips into the middle of the table for Damian Lillard if that opportunity presents itself. For a couple of reasons. I think, and we can talk about it. I'm very interested to get your guys' point of view as well. But for me personally, I think the Knicks have, and I understand the counter argument, they're building the right way. They have draft picks. They have a possibility to kind of extend the opportunity to build around Julius Randle, just 26, RJ Barrett, just 21, IQ, Mitch Robinson, a lot of draft picks. I understand that. But at the end of the day, you need a superstar to win an NBA championship. History has taught us that. So, the Knicks have a lot of boxes checked. But I think the one box they don't have checked is getting that superstar. And those guys are few and far between, really hard to find, really valuable commodities. So if they ever enter the marketplace, you have to overpay for them. And I'm willing to do that to get Damian Lillard in New York. And I think he gives the opportunity for the Knicks to take that next step that we haven't seen in 20 plus years.
Tommy, I'm not going to hold you. As the days kind of go further and further away into the offseason, the more I'm thinking the Knicks are building something good. The NBA draft is next week, and they have another opportunity to improve on some great things that they did this year. They got 2 first-round picks, 1 early second-round pick, a very deep draft. Lots of guys I see floating around there, guys like Josh Christopher, Sharif Cooper. What do you think the Knicks should do in the draft as far as those picks? Should they hold on to them, or do you think they should package them and send them another way?
Yeah, if you talk to folks around the league, most believe that they're going to consolidate those picks in one way, shape, or form. They have 2 picks in the top 32, one of only 3 teams in the NBA. The Rockets and the Thunder also have 3 picks in those top 32 selections. As you know, Tibbs is not a big fan of rookies, so it's difficult to see them carrying 3 young players, onto the opening day roster a couple months from now. So I think they'll try to move up. Again, it takes 2 to tango. Is a team in the low teens willing to move back? A team in the late lottery, are they interested in acquiring multiple picks? Knicks also have some future draft picks if a team would prefer to go that route. One of the benefits of maintaining your kind of draft capital. So I think that they will definitely look to move up in the draft, in order to consolidate those picks. And again, I think a lot of it has to depend on what their feeling is on the free agent market. Do they have their sights set on a Mike Conley? Is Chris Paul going to opt out? Kyle Lowry, is that a guy that they really, really like? What's their kind of feeling on Dame Lillard? One way, shape, or form, we know the Knicks need to upgrade at point guard. You mentioned Sharif Cooper. I think he'd be a great pick in that 19 to 21 range. Some other point guards, if they do, choose to move up. So it'll be very interesting to see. But my gut tells me that they will try to consolidate those picks and move up a little bit.